Howdy folks, and welcome back to Fionna and Cake. Today we're going to be watching Season 1, Episode 6, which is titled The Winter King. And folks, it has been a hot minute since I've watched an episode of a show for a reaction for the channel where the episode ended and I was shooketh, taken aback completely by the fact that the episode was over already, and such was the case for the last one. I believe there were some swear words involved. We're still in the first minute of a YouTube video, so I'm gonna refrain from repeating exactly what I said, but it's been a minute since I've been right when an episode ended. So I said all that to say I'm very, very excited to watch today, especially with the title The Winter King. I'm wondering if whatever worlds they ended up in, because we don't know where they went. In the episode before, we caught a glimpse and kind of maybe could have guessed that it was Farm World, but here we have nothing, not even a single glimpse of where they're at. So with the title The Winter King, haven't read the blurb or anything, have barely looked at the thumbnail. The only guess I could warrant is that this is another world where Simon has the crown already. Like this world's Simon has the crown already and is being a menace, is essentially Ice King already. So I could be horribly wrong here, but just given the fact that Simon is trying to become the Ice King again, there's something going on here with that. I mean, it's one of the whole main thrusts of the series, so hey, given the fact that Farm World was a world that we've already previously seen, I expect this one to be completely brand new, right? So I don't know, we'll see. I'm excited. I said all that to say. So anyway, I'm gonna scooch over here, keep this intro blessedly short, as I like to say sometimes, and take this opportunity to thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching me watch this thing, as I like to say. Hey, do all the YouTube things like I always say. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you see when more of these come out. Make sure you leave a like and a comment on the video. Let me know what you thought of the episode. And I've shown this mug off in a She-Ra video, but if you don't watch that reaction series, I have a brand new mug to show off with my spiced chai tea tonight. But I'll start with this side, the harder side to show off, the side y'all aren't going to be seeing too much of. But I got a Wally mug. That is hot on my fingies right there. But a mug of Wally with his fire extinguisher. I couldn't think of the word for it. Floating around in space with it, and Eve with a little axiom right there. Wally being my favorite Pixar film. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. So this is a mug that you're going to see in the rotation time and time again. And wanted to give it a little highlight, right, because it's still pretty new to me. Like I said, one She-Ra video and now this one, so I want to show it off because I love it. But yeah, so I went into the tea, everything. Hey, if you want this reaction or any of the Fionna Cake stuff, uncut, unedited, as well as early access to the next one and the one after that and the one after that, there's a link to the Patreon in the description below. If you would like to support the channel just a little further than just, I always say I appreciate you watching on YouTube, but if you'd like to support the channel just a little further and get a little something in return, that's probably the best way to do it. I also don't really talk about channel memberships, but just gained a new one, so that's also an option if you just want to stick to YouTube. I should be posting the links to as soon as I finish editing an episode. Essentially, as soon as it goes up, I'll make a little post for members only, and you can get early access to the edited cuts too, should you want that. It's something I haven't mentioned in 6 months, a year almost, but it's an option. But regardless, let us get started with Fionna and Cake Season 1, Episode 6, The Winter King, starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. It also has been, since I mentioned about the last episode ending so abruptly and suddenly, I did watch 2 Fionna and Cakes back-to-back, so then I had to do 2 She-Ra's back-to-back, so it has been a full week since I have watched Fionna and Cake. So I've been sitting with that cliffhanger for a good week. Simon. There he is. Gotta do it every time.
Fionna?
Fionna,
why aren't you texting me back?
We
You're
get to
supposed
see
to help me shop today.
Fiona's actual world.
She's been robbed.
Oh.
Nah. This is just the way she lives.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Oh, it makes sense, right? Given. Oh, here's where they went.
Whoa.
Oh, Simon, you're gonna need some shoes, buddy.
Come here!
Booyah!
Worry not, friends. You're safe now.
Oh, it's the anime Ice King. The Ice Prince.
You?
You? Blue blazes!
You're a Simon.
In this world, I'm known as the Winter King.
Yoink! Whoa.
Oh, alright, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Yo, are those two pearls with him?
And what is your name, fair lady?
I'm Fionna.
My, such a lovely name.
Our world depends on him becoming cursed and magical again.
Is this true, fellow Petrikov?
Yeah.
Also,
I understand your plight. While you can't take my crown, I believe I can find a solution.
alright, just gonna pause right here. Yeah, those definitely look like two pearls. But regardless, that's not Tom Kenny's voice. Here I was thinking that all of the Simons were going to be Tom Kenny, but that's definitely not him. And I think that Ice Prince from the dream sequence in the first episode, I think that still was Tom Kenny. This is definitely not. Also, I don't think I fully got the thought out, but of course, Marshall Lee and Gary, I think his name is. Of course. I completely forgot. Like, oh yeah, they're the analogs of Marceline and Princess Bubblegum who got together in that. So of course they have to get together in this one, right? Just for whatever reason, the thought just never crossed my mind. But here I thought they would have at least met before. Oh well. Though Marshall Lee is just like shacking up at Fiona's place while she's out. Here for a second, I thought we were going to end up in Fiona's world, that's where they had teleported back to. And yes, it's still not magical, but with Scarab after them, it could have created a whole new wrinkle. Also, Fionna looking still like, post-apocalyptic survival mode, like her running into Marshall Lee or Gary or any of the characters who we met in the first episode or know from the Fionna and Cake episodes of Adventure Time proper. You could just be like, oh, what the hell, Fionna? What are you wearing? What are you doing? Is that Cake? What happened to Cake? It could have been a fun little thing. And who's to say they're not going to go back there, while this is still going on. But anyway, this was a very, very long pause to say, who is that voice voicing dapper, magical, less cursed, but still magical Simon? Fellow Petrikov, as he said.
This is going to sound nuts, but I think I've been dreaming about you.
I wouldn't be at all surprised. I'm radical.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I love that it looks like almost like it looks like a Rankin and Bass credit sequence here for a second.
This is your throne room?
Do you like it?
God, it has got to be so cold on his tootsies there.
Ice Scouts! Some hot chocolate?
Yes, Your Grace.
Was that Pearl's voice actor? I know it probably isn't, but what if it is Dee Dee?
How have you done all this?
Yeah, now this is what I'm excited to hear about.
Oh, dear sweet Simon. Allow me to share that wisdom, if I may.
In song form? Yo, and the animation style changed up. Yo, that ice piano sound good though.
Once just like you, didn't know what to do. My poor heart in a chill, till through sheer force of will, I was able to fashion my dream.
Interesting. Is he just trying to say he's just a better Simon?
This winter wonder world.
This is like the most musical sounding song that I think they've ever had in an Adventure Time property.
I'll fight for you and for me.
Damn, poor our Simon.
But how did you do it? It's so hard to resist the crown's power and do something really wonderful.
Yeah, here it comes. He's like, I'm just better than you.
And I conquered the crown nigh 100 years ago by now.
Wow.
Despite the impossibility.
God, our Simon's looking rough too.
But for now, let us go to and fro.
Oh, poor fucking Simon. I love this song, though. Is it going to land right on his head? Oh, of course he was there to catch it and put it on his head.
Kiss each other!
Don't think it hasn't occurred to me.
Go. All right. So at one point, he was saying something like, but first, let's go on the sleigh ride, do all the winter things, whatever. And as soon as he said, but first, let's, I was about to say make out, but then I thought that's technically himself. I don't know, like, is that taboo? Like, would you make out with an alternate universe version of yourself if you could? Like, I don't know. These are moral based questions that I've never considered before, but I almost said like let's make out as a joke and then decided against it because it might be a little too crass. And now fucking Cake, here she goes, kiss each other already. Thanks, Cake. Well, at least I got to share the joke I was going to make because of that, so thanks, Cake. Like I said,
Once I've made you a duplicate magic crown, Fionna World will be restored to its former state.
If you tinker with the original curse, will I still be able to fight in the new version?
I guess it just depends on the world, right?
Wait, I can have this?
Ice Scouts, attack!
Oh, I guess it's time to figure it out, right?
Ice Scouts, on attack!
I'm getting flashbacks to Hollow Pearl with Steven.
Since I'm giving out gifts, is there anything you desire?
You can charge this
What the
phone.
fuck is that?
Whoa,
Yo,
it's
he
at
really is
100%.
good with it.
We even have bars now.
I make everything better.
Man, I suck.
Man.
It's Gary. Hey, where did you go? Seriously, where are you? Fionna, you're supposed to
I
help me
filed a
shop
missing
today.
persons report.
A random man took a shower in your apartment.
We're fucking now, by the way.
Okay, just chill out. Fionna does random flighty stuff all the time. She's probably okay.
I'm okay.
Oh, well, what do you know?
And the random dude is probably Marshall Lee.
There we go.
I need to run a ton of errands and work on my baking.
Did you make those little biscuit guys Fionna was carrying around? Yo, those were hella good.
Aw.
Thanks.
Talk about the mouthfeel.
Bring me back something.
Whoa! What are you doing there?
A week?
Don't be rude.
In the meantime, please feel free to partake in the pleasures of the Winter Kingdom.
Yo, we got curling.
Fionna, let's check that place out. It looks gnarly as hell.
Oh, is that
No,
this
no,
world's version of
that
the
place
Candy
is forbidden.
Kingdom? What happened there?
Fionna! Come and join us in our training session.
Alright, I don't think that's Dee Dee. That would be so incredible, though. Aw. Baby little Marcy. Oh, what are you about to do? No, you probably just cracked it or something.
Ah, get out of my head. Wait, can you hurt me from in there?
Yes.
This doesn't seem like your part of town.
I love that we're getting,
kidding?
like,
This is
an
where the
actual
good stuff
B-plot in this one. I feel like we haven't really done that yet in this show.
Hey, I'm here to pick up my order. This place has the
Is that
absolute
supposed to be
best
this world's version of
cocoa powder.
Rainicorn?
It's so rich you can't even try a grain of it unadulterated without going mad.
Or like the non-magicked version of Rainicorn, right?
This must be why your biscuit boys are so special.
I
Aw.
call them pastry mention. I have a 64-step business plan.
It's a lot of steps.
All I want is more of these pastry people. What's it gonna take to make that happen?
Well, I need my own bakery where I can make what I want. So that means cash, mostly. There's a couple of investors
Just use
in town
Fiona's
I
apartment.
really want to meet. They're called the Lemon Carbs.
No.
They're these rich twins behind a food empire.
I mean, you're just so passionate. It's just impressive.
It's a good-looking lab.
Careful. Commence duplication.
Didn't Betty make a copy of the crown at one point?
I have so many questions.
And something about
Is
it.
there a
Oh
Betty
god, I
in this
forgot.
world?
Betty?
Oh.
Betty. The dead one! Yeah, I haven't thought about her in a long time.
Wow.
Well, once you get this new crown, you can always use it to make an ice Betty. I'm just kidding. That would be unethical.
Yeah, I think.
Invasion!
Who's just invading? Oh. In this world,
Is someone cooking maple syrup in here? 'Cause I smell something saucy!
oh my god. Okay. Okay, I see what's going on in this world. I like that. I like that a lot. Of course, we have to get a world where, like, that's just the one difference, right? Is, of course, and of course, this is, like, the most, like, maybe a little cockier than Princess Bubblegum. Princess Bubblegum, I guess, was already kind of cocky. She never sang a song about how great she was, right? At least not that I can remember. She might have at one point, but she's kind of more the person to just tell you how superior she is to you, as opposed to, you know, what this world's assignment did. But it makes so much sense. The laboratory, the tinkering, the know-how to do everything. And it's the Princess Bubblegum who's fucking insane in this world. Oh, that's so funny. I can't wait for more of this. I don't think that's Hynden Walsh, though. I think their analogs are just completely different people, voice actors in this world. But oh my god, that's funny.
It's the Candy Queen, sworn enemy of the
Candy
Winter
Queen.
Kingdom.
Baby, why you gotta be like that?
Uh-oh.
Gives up.
Wow, that was real
What?
quick, actually.
I'm seeing double, and I love it!
Oh god.
She's got Simon!
It's cool. This happens all the time. If you come along, Fiona, and aid us with your magical sword, we can rescue them both.
Action stuff.
Oh, she actually gets to go on like an Adventure Time style adventure. Local honey. That wasn't supposed to be breezy, was it? I watched that one episode, Vampire Queen. I watched that one episode one time, and I've been wanting another breezy reference. Aw.
So, where to next?
Oh.
Let's go.
Oh, busting in there to make more of the pastry boys.
You coming?
I'll be there in a sec.
No, don't sell him out or something.
Hey, it's me.
I hope he's not about to betray some trust, which would make sense given Marceline and Princess Bubblegum's history, right? Yo, tally marks of how many days and nights. That will kill me.
You can't make ice cream without mixing cream and pie.
Maybe that is Hynden Walsh. That sounds like her more when she's singing. Also, the piano looks wrong.
The forever we will always be baked with love.
It'll be a murder-suicide. I hate their teeth. Holy shit. I just need to not take a sip. I feel like I'm in danger.
Key ingredient is you.
Yep.
And you.
I get to have a threesome this time.
Not a metaphor.
Not the toccata and fugue.
So this happens a lot.
Not this part. This is an escalation.
Wow, what a transition right there.
Here.
I was about to ask if that was this world's
Holy
tart
crap.
toter,
This is sublime.
but it
I
could have
think
been
you're
that
ready to
world's
show your
cinnamon
goods to some
bun.
investors.
I would just die of embarrassment if I had to show this version to the lemon carbs.
Yeah.
They're on their way.
I'll be right back.
Is that who he was calling?
Surprise.
For the king!
I like the voices a little bit better than in the, was it episode 1 or 2?
This is the feeling I've been chasing.
Oh,
This is what was missing.
the Moidle. Kill! Oh, I saw,
This would be a good time to show up at the
what's his
last
name?
second.
The strong guy.
I know
Was
there's
it
a
Mr.
brilliant
Cupcake?
person in there.
Oh, no, not the ass scratching with the crown.
Ice Scouts, help!
Oh, one of the settings is kill.
My name is Gary Prince, and I'd like you to meet the pastry
Speaking of Mr.
mentor.
Cupcake. Acceptable!
Tastes nice, but I hate their little faces.
No, see, that's part of it. All the baked goods are characters, and the bakery is like their kingdom.
Are we gonna go to like Bakery Kingdom in one of the episodes.
It's food with a story. Here we have Cinnamon Bun. He's got the biggest...
Oh, there's
fireball.
this world's Cinnamon Bun.
But you better watch your pocket change when the scampish
Okay, so
marshmallow
this
gets
is basically
around.
it then.
Items
I
that
love this
change and grow over
juxtaposition.
time.
Oh, that
You
was...
won't believe your eyes.
God, Cake?
Wait, hey!
Damn. Well, that sucked. But that was really cool how they kept cutting back and forth between the two of them. God, it's a full-on fucking massacre in here. Oh!
Candy Queen.
She ripped his fucking face off. Oh, she's defeatable.
Fionna, indeed you are both Beauty and the Beast.
Mostly Beast. You see all those fucking bodies you stacked up?
Embrace me, fair Fionna.
Okay.
Wow.
But my magic, it's gone.
Fionna, help me!
Oh, I made out with that? Ugh. Well, this world's fucked. No, 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 no. That just sent chills down my spine. That just made me so fucking sad to see.
Princess Bubblegum.
I'm free!
Winter King cast a spell to project the madness of the crown onto you.
The fucker.
And he kept doing that.
Yeah.
I need
For
Princess
100
Bubblegum can say
years.
fuck.
Yeah. I'm trying not to dwell on it.
I apologize for the terrible behavior of my fellow Simon, but I do feel kind of vindicated.
Yeah.
Where are my beloved candy citizens?
Oh no.
We'll go look.
I thank you, brave knight.
Aw.
I'm not a brave knight.
I just made out with a dead guy.
What did I do wrong?
What you did.
Oh no, I forgot! I forgot all about fucking Scarab!
Simon, get us out of here!
Ooh.
At least they seem to like the flavors.
I mean, that's not good enough though, right?
Look, I'm sorry I sprang that on you. I thought I was helping, but I should have asked.
It's probably good they came now.
Yeah?
I would have fiddled with that pastry recipe forever.
Yeah, I'll talk about that here. I feel like the episode's about to end.
So, where does a chocolate dipped strawberry go to meet a cupcake anyway?
Aw.
Come on, don't make fun of me.
I really want to know.
Well,
Have you written your own fan fiction?
It's kind of a funny story. It all began in the middle of a slumber party.
Oh, he has. Well, that's cute at least. Oh.
This one's not gonna work either.
Oh. It's... Oh, look
What's
at
wrong,
them.
Fee?
Back there, I thought I was living my dream.
It's literal
I
baby
was
world.
just hurting a bunch of innocent candy people.
Very buff baby.
Next world will have a magic crown that will work, and I'll be cursed the right way.
Ah. Adventure time. Oh! Aw, alright. Hold on. I want to pause on the voices real quick if I can. Wait, there we go. Alright. Winter King was... That was Brian... You know, I almost said it sounded like Brian David Gilbert, but I thought there was absolutely no fucking way that could have been him. And I'm pissed. I'm pissed because I could have gotten it right. The most niche... Gosh dang it. I'm so upset. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Ugh, I should have said something and I didn't. And I don't know who's gonna believe me. I used to love watching the oh, what was it called? Unraveled, I think, that he would do for Polygon. The perfect Poke Rap video is something I put on if I'm having a bad day and just need to cheer myself up a little bit. It is legitimately one of my favorite videos on YouTube, and Brian David Gilbert is a fucking talent. And I almost, oh God, I'm so mad that I didn't say anything because I swear I thought it at one point that I was like, that kind of sounds like Brian David Gilbert. Gilbert, but I didn't say anything. I'm regretting it. Regardless, looking at here, I see, I don't see lemon carb number 1. I do remember, I think one of the worlds, one of the lemon grabs in one of the worlds was, I think it was actual lemon grab in episode 2 when we saw Simon in Ooh. I think it was credited to Jinx Monsoon. Whereas here, the lemon carbs, I'm going to hit play. Is there anybody else I wanted to call out here? No. Okay. Lemon carb number... Okay, lemon carb number 1 was Jinx Monsoon still, but lemon carb number 2 was Cree Summer. Or Cree Summers. That was... Yeah, okay, so Hidden Walsh was Candy Queen. I couldn't really tell up until she started singing. Which I was like, oh wait, no, that is her voice. It's harder to mask your true voice when you sing. And yeah, that definitely was. Yeah, I'm trying to see if there was anybody else I recognize, but no, I don't think. Christina V. Oh, the Ice Scouts, yeah. Christina V was one of the Ice Scouts. Okay, so not... Okay. Not Dee Dee Magno Hall, which would have been great because they look kind of like Pearl, like I said. Sorry I lingered on the voice screen for so long. There's a lot to talk about there. Speaking of a lot to talk about, I want to start with Gary and Marshall, where, you know, Gary was saying, oh, I've had this 64 step plan. It's like, it's one of those things, you know, you can not even necessarily procrastinate. You can get stuck in the planning phases for so long and never actually like make a move on the thing you're trying to do. I think about, it's a weird thing to take inspiration from, but the Book of Mormon, there was a song when he was about to go on his mission trip where there's a line where one of them sings, so stop thinking about it and do it. And that is a line that has stuck with me. That I try to apply to my life. You know, I still get stuck procrastinating myself as well, but sometimes I think, like, you know, stop thinking about it and do it, because, you know, it's never going to happen if you don't actually take action, right? So on one hand, it was messed up for the lemon carbs, for him to bring in the lemon carbs in like immediately, but at the same time, being stuck on step 4 of a 64 step plan, like, you know, you're never going to get it done, right? You're going to sit here hating your job, miserable. Oh, if only this is going to work, but it's got to be perfect, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to, you know, put the work in and show it to somebody, right? At least Marshall likes them, right? Even if the lemon carbs didn't, you know, Fionna ate them and said they were great. I think Ellis ate them and said they were great. Marshall ate them and said they were great. So what do the lemon carbs know, right? But regardless, I also wanted to... I'm just still so mad that I didn't say anything about Brian David Gilbert. That one stings. And that's happened 1 or 2 times before watching reactions where I'm like, I think I know who that is. I think it's such and such. But I didn't want to say it because it seems so wrong, and then I was right in the end. Y'all gotta believe me, please. But yeah, this episode in general, I loved the kind of flip-flopping of the roles, but the fact that it was the Ice King who cursed Princess Bubblegum, kind of, you know, if our Ice King wasn't just a lovable goof, right, most of the time, if he actually turned evil and sinister and like figured out that he could do that, like, you know, this world's one took it a little one step further. Like I said, I really like the fact that we finally got like a B plot in these, where all of everything has just been like a single story running. Yes, sometimes we cut from Simon to Fionna or what have you. Actually, I don't even really know if we did. Fionna kind of got her own episode. I guess really the only episode we did that was the Cake the Cat episode, right? Where I think that was episode 3. Where it kind of cut back and forth between Cake and Fionna, but other than that, it still felt like they were like working towards the same goal, trying to find each other, right? Whereas this one was cutting from, you know, world to world, basically, from Fionna and crew to Marshall, Lee, and Gary, which I really liked. It helped, you know, not that these episodes have been bogged down or anything like that. They've all been pretty streamlined, but this one felt like it was better paced. I loved some of the transitions between the scenes and kind of as Gary was presenting the cupcake people to the lemon carbs, we essentially saw the exact same shit happening at the same time in Winter World, right? That's what he called it, his Winter Wonder World in the song. Yeah, it was just a really well put together episode. I liked it a lot. I've completely forgot about the scarab, so I didn't even think like, wait, he's unfrozen now, so oops, that one's on me. But yeah, the world wasn't too different. Like, I was expecting to get like a drastically different world, but I don't think that's the point. I think most of these worlds that we're getting are supposed to be analogous to our worlds. Like even the baby world, right? We still had a Finn and a Jake and a Cinnamon Bun and a Simon. We still had everybody in the baby world. It's just they were babies, right? So here I was heading into this episode like, ooh, I wonder what drastically different worlds we're going to see ourselves in this time, when it wasn't. It was essentially the same world with like one minor difference, right? So I don't think we're going to get, who knows, next episode could be something vastly, wildly different than anything we've seen. I think if we get the same world over and over again for the last couple episodes, that's going to be, kind of rough, right? I think is the next episode Gary? I think it is. I think that was episode 7, maybe episode 8. I don't know. But who knows? Next time we could get something just drastically fucking different, right? And then I could just sound like I'm full of shit here as I'm recording this right now. But, at least for this one, it makes sense that we kind of got a similar world, right? I don't know. That's my 2 cents. I loved we got 2 songs in this one. Like here I was thinking we would get like 1 song every 2 episodes or something, but we got 2 songs in this 1 episode today. That was good. Jokes were funny. Music was great. I loved the juxtaposition of everything, the A and the B sides. Do I want to say this is my favorite episode so far? The Prismo episode was really fucking good. Like it was just a phenomenal episode that like broke my brain. This was just a really good, solid, I don't want to say standard episode, but kind of more like a standard episode, right? It was just really good. So if not for Prismo, this would definitely be my favorite episode so far. It might be after I edit this, and who knows? I'll try to remember to update next time if it's solidified as my favorite. But regardless, a very, very good episode of the show. So I would love to hear what y'all thought about it. Don't forget to leave a comment, let me know, as well as don't forget to leave a like on your way out from this video. And I don't think I have anything else to say, so I'll catch you next time with the next episode of Fionna and Cake. Take it easy, everybody.